In the past couple of weeks, the media has gotten into the prequel of by Harper Lee of To Kill a Mockingbird. The first book, the first novel she wrote was called Go Set a Watchman. And I don't want to get into the controversy about whether she really wants to release it or was it really lost. It's immaterial to me. What is interesting to me is that both Harper Lee and Harry Beecher Stowe, separated by almost exactly a century, woke up white America to the issue of slavery in Stowe's case and segregation and racism in general in Lee's case. I, along with many Americans, believe that we are now starting essentially in 2014, in kind of a second phase or a second generation of the civil rights movement. And I firmly believe it. And I would love to sit down with Clarence Page at the Chicago Tribune. I'd love to interview him just for my webpage, but more importantly, I would like to talk to him about this evolutionary process that the civil rights movement started. It started with Rosa Parks in 1955, and it more or less ended with the second of LBJ's civil rights bills getting past Congress. It did not solve all the problems, and now we are waking up to the existing problems, and particularly in 2014 with Ferguson and with Staten Island and Cleveland and other places. And I would like to be able to bounce off my ideas again with Clarence Page. Interestingly, Clarence Page, when I was looking him up on the Chicago Tribune's webpage almost a year ago, he prefaced all of his written editorials with a video. Now, I don't know when he started that, and I also don't know when that was stopped. But he has. But since, I think, March of last year, when I noticed it, every one of my articles starts the way Clarence Page would start his articles, or his essays, or his op-ed or editorials. So if any of you know Clarence Page personally and can get him to go out to dinner with me and interview and talk about the civil rights movement, I would greatly appreciate it. But in the meantime, I hope you read this article about To Kill a Mockingbird. It is critically important to see where we are in America. It is interesting to watch or to read the book and see how far we have come. But we still have a long ways to go to get to equality and parity. In the meantime, you take care. Thanks for reading this article.